Hey, buggers. Sorry, I probably look like a wreck. Sound like a wreck. My nose ring's a little affected. I did do my, I think I missed last week. I can't remember. My nose ring hurts. And it keeps cycling around to where the little bump in the clasp is at. Out today. I can't remember if I missed last week or not. I did my shot today. My body is definitely changing. I've been cool. I've been having fun. And came downtown to do this legalizing cannabis protest at the Capitol that I did last year with these guys and walked in parades. But they're pretty cool. So the slogan is pass joints, no judgments. But anyway, so yay, woohoo! Got my first public group Facebook post today. How about that? So anyways, I'm walking along through downtown like I used to do all the time. It's still here. It's still kicking. And people are out. People are doing stuff. It's raining. You know, rain made my wig all damp. But, you know, I had a really interesting week. I just don't identify, you know? Like, I'm on lipstick's a mess. Smoking. I just don't identify, you know? I get on all these boards on Reddit and Quora and I get on Facebook and I watch people's videos for passing and all that, and you know, and I don't think I passed at all, like, seriously. But I roll up like I did today, and guys that had met me before, and last year and the year before, didn't recognize me at first. I walked up and had my mask on, and they thought I was a girl, so I opened up my mouth, and then they was like, "Oh, I remember you." So I guess it's all in the eye, you know, like, you know, everybody tells me I'm beautiful and I'm glowing. My emotional output, oh my God, my breasts are sore. Oh yeah, they're sore, and they're definitely growing. I got some cute overalls. Yeah, they're very cute. You know, like I saw the one on Reddit, you know, and I'm walking, so I'm kind of rambling and paying attention and goofing on the surrealness. Walking around, making a YouTube channel on my transition to matching up the synchronization of my inner and outer selves. I really am uncomfortable with saying, I'm really uncomfortable with saying that I'm transitioning. I say it, I write it, but I'm really uncomfortable with it because, see, my experience has been different. You know, like I started to say, my brain's doing that now for the first time in my life. I'm everywhere. I get on Reddit, right, and I see a post, and it says, "Today I looked in the mirror, and for the very first time, I saw a girl looking back at me." And almost every single comment I saw was like, I've done this, that, been on hormones for years. I still see a dude dressed like a girl. And other ones like where people are down and you can see it, their self-worth is really bad. You know, like, and while I'm having a really good time. I've not had a bad experience, you know. Like even now, like I stopped, like, you know, I started to say was, you know, on New Year's Eve after exploring for 8 months, and now, you know, just I was having to work out the last of my denials and self-image things, and I don't know if I can do this. Are people gonna still love me? You know, I mean, it was hard, you know. But on New Year's Eve, I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I just looked at my eyes and went, I'm a girl. And since then, I see a girl looking back at me. I really do. More and more every day. you know, and I'm on the top end of the curve on injecting the estrogen. My body is feminizing. My breasts are growing. My hair growing back on my scalp. Although I do love my collection of 8 wigs that all my girlfriends have given me. This one's my favorite though. I've been wearing the shit out of it. I'm gonna have to retire it soon because, you know, I've been wearing it every day for months. It's my favorite. So, but you know, I just, even now, like what I just started to say, I stopped here, is why I'm standing still to show you. I saw my reflection walking in the mirror, and I was just like, oh my God, look at that. I was like, look at that girl. You know, like, there I am, like, you know, like, I'm a girl, you know, and I love it. And, you know, so I really hate saying the word transitioning, you know, because I just don't see it. Like, I spent years working as a cis heteronormative male on being confident and owning it, and my self-image and my self-worth, who I was, and my sense of ethics and my place in creation. You know, and I say all the time, like on Facebook and stuff, you know, I got 10 toes down. I'm standing on my mother, you know, and I'm connected to the creator, to the sky, heaven and earth, like the Chan-Ji cycle, you know, in martial arts, in Korean martial arts. You know, I'm rooted on the earth and my head's in heaven. And I never, you know, it's been confused for years as arrogance. That I would walk into a room with no shame, no hesitation, my head held high, and people would be like, you're arrogant. They'd be like, you're arrogant. You walked into this room like you owned it. I'm like, I do. They'd be like, see? I'm like, that's not arrogance. I'm like, how disconnected are you? You know? You hear all these people talk about all this really cool political hippy-dippy shit, and they get all existential, and when they're all woo and arrogant and woo, you know, and they're not connected, you know. It's all here. It's intellectual. They don't feel it here in their heart. They don't feel that fire in their belly. They don't feel the pulse of the earth under their feet, you know. So for me, when I looked in my eyes and saw a girl and said, I'm a girl, it just clicked. All the levels of my being, you know, from my body all the way up to my spirit, just kind of lined up and went inside. And I've been having a blast ever since then. My ears pierced, they're healed up. I can finally put makeup on, but I changed from the stud to the ring, and it re-traumatized the wound, so it's a little red. Look at that girl. Look at that girl standing in that mirror. And she's all like shaking her booty, right? So, anyways, but so I just don't relate. I'm sure that there were acquaintances and associates I had that are probably hating on me, but when I decided to go through this transformation, I took my Facebook down to like 14 people that I trusted, and I went through this transformation. And on New Year's, when I went and did my makeup for the first time, got dressed and put a wig on, I came out on Facebook in public, and I started adding people back on. And I texted my friends, told them I was out, and this is who I was, and sent pictures. I texted my enemies and said, and I texted those friends that I weren't sure if they were my friends or enemies or English friends, you know. But I told everybody to be, hey, I'm in therapy for gender dysmorphia. I'm on hormones, you know. I'm doing everything. I start vocal coaching next month, you know. After that's going to be laser hair removal. And by the time May's over, I got the paperwork at home now. Oh boy, Tom finally came through from the county VA office. He was like, man, you should have called me. And I was like, No, I just didn't want to be rude. I was like, I don't know. COVID, you could have had that for the family. You're old. But yeah, so life is good. But I've been really emotional. Like my whole brain has changed, like even more in my body. So like I know my body's changing, right? So it's not supposed to be happening just at 5 weeks, but or a little bit more than a month. The third was a month. It was 30 days. But I looked at this story yesterday, and I'm happy. I'm having a great day. I'm going down the street. I've been going down the street since January. I've been going down the street in my neighborhood for 6 years, every day or every other 2 days. I'm going down the street. I'm happy. It's 70 degrees. I got my overalls on. I just got, I'm feeling good. Get into the store. I get my groceries. Carrying my groceries. And I'm walking. My back hurts because it's been going south finally for the last year. The justice order finally exerted itself permanently. And I look down and I see my legs and I go, wow, I got hips. Like my whole body figure was just like from my hips, just like they were supposed to be. And I was like, wow. And I started smiling. I started crying. I was like 80 feet from my driveway to my apartment building. I was just started crying. I'm walking down the street carrying groceries, crying, and everybody looking out their car windows at me, and I'm like, I'm okay. But I just started crying because I have hips. Makes absolutely no damn sense, But anyways, I'm almost to a bus stop down here at lovely downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. For anybody out there trying to stalk me or my enemies or people spying on me, family, long lost friends. Yeah, sorry, I've been getting sillier and sillier, being emotional. No. Bus is not here. So, anyways, I did the Minnesota marijuana thing and actually got me a good picture on Facebook. It's the first picture that I haven't taken myself or in my apartment, that I'm in, which just felt really good because I felt like, I sat in my magical palace of fun for 15 months or 18 months and metamorphosed. That's the image I'm looking for, and that's what I prefer, transition, right? So I feel more like I'm a butterfly coming out of my cocoon, and I didn't even have to think about it. All my life I was very firmly heteronormative. I was as manly gift and proud of it. And now I'm working on being as feminine as I can be, which a lot of that dissonance will go away once I can start training my muscles and make my throat go different. And then when I get my teeth fixed, it'll really be on next month, because I'll be able to smile as much as I want and not feel like I'm hideous. And one of these days, I was outside in the wind and the rain using my compact to put lipstick on because these guys were ready to take their group picture. So sorry I look kind of hideous. I know I should probably wipe it off and not look so clownish, but I really don't care. So, I'll roll me a cigarette, and we will see you next week for the next update on this amazing metamorphosis as this butterfly unfolds its wings. Goodbye.